Hello everyone, I am Juliet and you have joined me here today at Spoilt Rotten Beads, where I am going to show you how to make these really cute fairy lights earrings that I'm wearing. They're sparkly with lovely Swarovski crystals on them and they're very festive, and best of all they're very easy to make. So stick with me and I'm going to show you how to make them. You'll find a kit over on our website www.spoiltrottenbeads.co.uk, and if you're watching this video from outside of the United Kingdom, then don't worry because we do ship to you all over the world. So today I'm going to show you how to make these really cute and extra sparkly festive fairy lights earrings here. So I'm going to talk you through everything that you will need to make your earrings, and then we will get started at making. They're really simple and easy to make. You may be able to gather things together from your stash, but we do also sell a kit here at Spoilt Rotten Beads, which you will find over on our website. So to make these festive fairy lights earrings, you will need the following. You'll need a little mini snowflake charm like the one I've got here. You'll need some size 15 seed beads. You'll need a selection of 4mm Swarovski crystal bicones in the colours that you choose for your fairy lights. You'll need an earring finding, and I'm using this really pretty crystal earring finding here. It's got a sparkly crystal in it and a little loop underneath the crystal, which you can use to hang your finished beadwork from. They're very, very pretty, and they just add a nice professional touch, I think, to your pieces. It's nice having that little extra sparkle there. You'll also need a size 10 beading needle and some beading thread, and I'm using some fireline thread today. So the first thing you need to do is thread your needle up, and you just want to go through the loop on the charm and take the thread down so that you've got your tail of thread, and just knot that charm onto your thread there. So I'm just tying a single knot there, and I'm gonna secure it now with a double knot. There we go. Pull that nice and tight. And make sure that knot sits on the top of the loop there, like so. Get my fingers out of the way so you guys can see what's going on. And just make sure that loop is nice and tight. There we go. Nice and tight now. So I've knotted on to my charm there. The next thing you need to do is to thread on your seed beads. I'm just going to move everything into the middle of the camera shot here so that you guys can properly see what's going on. There we go. And you want to thread on your seed beads now. So I'm going to thread on a total of 24 seed beads. So I'm just going to count 24 here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So I've counted 24 seed beads, and I'm going to take those down my thread so that they sit on top of my little snowflake there. I'm going to move all these beads out of the way now. There we go. Okay, my work seems to be moving around, so I'm going to move it back into the middle again. There we go, that's better. Okay, so now I'm going to take my earring finding and I'm going to go through the loop on my earring finding with my needle, and then back down through the last 4 beads that I threaded on. So I'm just now going back down through the last 4 beads there. I'll pull all this tight. There we go. You probably can't see that now, but my thread is, there we go, if I put my fingernail underneath, you can see my thread is exiting from the 4th bead down there. And now I am ready for my first little fairy light. So what I'm going to do is pick up 2 size 15 seed beads, then my first colour of crystal, and I've got this lovely cyan shimmer here, and another seed bead. Let you guys see that. There we go. Take those down so that they sit right up against the rest of my work there, and then I'm going to thread down through the 4mm crystal and the first 2 seed beads that I added. So I've missed out that last seed bead there, so I'm not threading back through that one. Pull this tight and pull it all tight so that it sits up against that strip of size 15 seed beads that we created first of all. And now what I'm going to do is go down through the next 3 size 15 seed beads in that strip of 15s, like so. Just making sure I pull everything nice and tight as I go. And I'm now ready for another colour of fairy light. So I'm going to pick up 2 more size 15s, a bicone and another 15, like so. And again, I am going to go through the bicone and the last two size 15s that I added. So I've missed out that very last 15 there. You can just about see him there, because that little 15, that last 15, acts as a stopper bead, keeps everything in place. And you just pull it tight. And I might just get my threads out of the way, move my work back into the middle again. There we go. You can see my fairy light earrings beginning to form here. So I'm just going to continue doing that, just making sure that I alternate the sides that my fairy lights sit on and alternate my colours so that they do sit in a nice pretty fashion. And you can move them around afterwards, so I'll just show you how I can just move them around a little bit like that. You'll find that as you wear them as well, they'll move around a little bit on your ears too, but you can just flick them from one side to the other. They won't necessarily stay in place, but that's, you know, that's not a problem. That's half of the fun of these, really. They are like a little string of fairy lights. So I'm going to continue adding my little fairy lights down my strip of size 15s and come back to you when I've finished, and then I'll be able to show you how to quickly finish these earrings off. So there is my finished little earring there. To tie off my threads, which if I put my fingers underneath it, you see I've got both my threads there. So I've got my tail of thread, which is this one here that I left from the beginning when I knotted onto that snowflake. And then this here is my working thread. So to finish my working thread off, I'm just going to knot it to the tail that I left earlier. So I'm just tying a regular knot there. And then I'm going to tie a double knot like so. Pull that tight. Okay, so I've knotted off my thread and trimmed off the tails, and there are my pretty fairy lights earrings, which I think you'll agree are very festive, really fun and quick and easy to make. They're a great addition to a craft stall or as a Christmas tree present or stocking filler. So do have fun making them. Please share your pictures of your makes with us on our Facebook page, and check back soon for more inspiration. Bye bye.